Today is the start of the 9th week of school. It has been a really busy day since I got in this morning. I feel like it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful day. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday, October 15, 2018. Today is the start of the 9th week of school. Our grading period officially ends next week. That is our first grading period. And today is my day that I come back from my Teacher Heart Out conference, which was an amazing weekend. And be sure to check out the blog that I did create based on my experience at the conference. I am wearing one of the shirts that I got at the conference from the Wright Stuff Chics, and this one was actually designed by Chelsey, aka the hipster art teacher, and basically it says, "Teacher, I prefer educational rock star." I absolutely love this shirt, and I can't wait to start implementing little by little. I can't implement everything that I learned at the conference, but I can definitely implement little by little things here and there that I learned and I feel will go great with my class this year. So I can't wait to share with you what some of those little things are that I did learn and I'm planning to implement later on today. But first, it's time to let my kiddos in and start the day. So I'll catch up with you sometime later on in the day. It is now my lunchtime, and the students did their 45-minute timed writing test this morning. I guided them a little bit with their introductions, which I'll show you right here. So I pretty much told them what our introductions need to have. They need to have an opener, which is a general statement, followed by the topic sentence, which is a specific statement about the topic using words from the prompt. I gave them 3 different examples that pretty much say the same thing, but still address the prompt. And they were told they can choose one of those or use one of those to inspire them to write their own. Then I went ahead and I modeled a body paragraph for their essay, and this is what I did. So right here, I basically wrote my acronym tree to help me guide myself as far as what I need to include in my body paragraph. I included all the components along with some additional E's to fully explain what I was talking about. And then I left it on the board so the students pretty much knew what is the format to follow when writing body paragraphs. They have 45 minutes, they finished, they went to art, and then we came back for recess. Since they really didn't have recess on Friday, I gave them recess right after that, and then we went to lunch. So I'm going to finish up here, bring them back with me so that we can continue the afternoon, and I'll catch up with you at the end of the day. All right, so it's the end of the day, and we managed to get through math and science after we got back from lunch. We didn't quite get to social studies, so that will be my first order of business tomorrow. We're gonna start with social studies before the students take their reading assessment for Unit 1, Week 3, because we're moving on. We're supposed to be in Week 5 right now, and actually this is the week that ends Week 5. But it's no problem because we're addressing those standards anyway with what we're reading, and we're learning what we need to be learning in class. It is meaningful, and the kids are having a good time. So we did go ahead and start Chapter 3 in our math textbooks today, and we went ahead and added something to our math notebooks. We were reviewing the different properties of multiplication. So I did find this poster on Pinterest, and I said that would look good if I were able to create it digitally on PowerPoint and print it out so my students can put it in their notebooks. And I did just that. So let me show you. So this is our math notebook, and here it is. So I have the commutative property, the associative property. I drew these little people on the computer. Yep. I have the distributive property down here, the identity property, and the zero property. And yeah, I get to show them the different multiplication strategies, 5 of them, and they have it here in their notebooks for easy access. And I did print them out in color. Thank goodness we do have a color printer in order to do that. So that's what we ended up doing in math. And then afterwards in science, I gave them some more time so that they can finish their Earth's Patterns in Space brochure that they had last week, that they needed a little bit of more time in order to finish describing the different phases of the moon. So I gave them some time. I also wrote some notes on the board to help them study for the test for topic 1. And they took their test for topic 1 and they said it was pretty easy. So I hope that that is true when I do grade it. So tomorrow we're starting with rocks and minerals, and I'm so excited because it's a new topic. And they were so excited as well. They were like, oh, can we start bringing our own rocks and minerals to class? I'm like, sure, go ahead and bring them in. So I'm very excited about that. And I realized I keep saying excited so much. I guess excited should be my own special words. Maybe I should do a whole excited count. I wonder how many times I say excited in this video. We'll see. I'm excited to find out. Anyway, I digress. So anyway, so we went ahead and did that, and then we ended the day. That was the end of the day. I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the goodies that I got in my swag bag from the Teacher Heart Out conference, but it's actually getting pretty late right now. I stayed after school talking to one of my teacher friends, and then I went to meet with one of my assistant principals about the school improvement plan. And then I came back to the classroom. I also called my friend Francesca, who is the daughter of a good friend of mine that I consider him my brother and his wife my sister. And she, Francesca, grew up with my son since they were very little. So today is her birthday. So happy birthday, Francesca. Shout out to you, girl. I love you so, so much. And I got to call her and wish her a happy birthday. All right, so I am definitely getting ready to go home. And I'll catch up with you tomorrow. All right, see you then. Oh, and before I sign off for tomorrow, I forgot to mention, as I'm walking out to the parking lot, I realized this because I remembered. This morning, everyone had to be diverted from the main parking lot in the front of the school because there was an American alligator in our parking lot. And Fish and Wildlife had to be called out so they can secure the alligator without harming it and take it to a place where it can be free to roam. So that is something that I haven't heard happen in all my years of teaching, and let alone teaching in this school, which I know we're close to the fact that they are, you know, found in Florida. They're common and we are kind of in their habitat. But yeah, there was a 5 to 6 foot long American alligator in the teacher parking lot this morning. That's how our school day started. And I wanted to end today with that. All right, so now I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, welcome to Tuesday, October 16th, 2018. I'm actually coming to you at the end of the day because it has been a really busy day since I got in this morning. As soon as I came in, one of my teachers in my 4th grade team needed my help with her computer. So I was doing that up until it was time to let the students in. And then I just kept on right along teaching students because we went over our daily language arts warm-up, and then we dived right into social studies and tried to wrap up chapter 1, which we finally did. It took almost all of the morning and a little bit of the afternoon, but we did it. They took notes, which I actually show you right now. So first things first, they went ahead and they wrote a sentence about why each of these subjects was important to us. And then we took notes on the 4 different social scientists. So the students got these hats, which I had shown previously. They were blank hats. And then they had to decorate them based on the type of social scientist that each hat represented. So some of them drew money for the economist. We drew the earth for the geographer, most of us. And then for the political scientists, I don't know if you can tell, we have some law books, we have the gavel, and we have the justice balance scales. And the historian, we just chose a year in history. And for me, I chose the year that Florida became a state. So we took all these notes. I had them underlined with a different color crayon for each political scientist, some important keywords for them to know. And then we took notes on the entire chapter 1. So important words and keywords that they needed to know along with their definitions. And we wrote a chapter summary. So after they did that, they took their chapter 1 test and they said that it was very easy because they had the notes. We went over all the important information. And it's also interesting to note that the students were like, we hardly even read chapter 1. I'm like, but if you look at your notes, it's exactly what chapter 1 is about. So now you have it in your notebooks to refer back to any time that you need to remember this information. So now we're ready to dive into chapter 2, which is all about exploring the regions of the United States. We're behind in social studies, so I'm trying to catch up. So then after that, they went ahead and they started taking their Wonders Unit 1, Week 3. assessment. And this time the test is a little different because the students actually need to fill out an answer sheet. So not only answer the test in the little booklet for the test, but also include their answers on an answer sheet that we have to upload so the school and the district can kind of track our results and see how the students are doing as they take each weekly assessment for reading. And we also do the same thing for the math topic assessments. We didn't get to math, we didn't get to science, but sort of we did because the passages that they have to read about in reading were science related. So tomorrow it's all about making sure I go over one more lesson in math before they take their mid-chapter checkpoint, and we'll be right on track with taking our Chapter 3 topic assessment on Friday. So it's a lot of things that we've been doing and trying to get along and do, but it's been a good week, and I'm planning some interesting activities for next week. Let's see how that turns out, because my mind is turning with ideas, and I hope I can get those done. All right, so I have to actually hurry up now and change for Girls on the Run. So I will catch up with you later. And before I go, I am wearing another shirt from the Wright Stuff Chics, and this one says, if you got a math problem, yo, I'll solve it. And that, of course, is from Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby. All right, so let me go ahead and get ready for Girls on the Run, and I'll catch up with you later. All right, so Girls on the Run is over, and I am super, super tired. But my day's not over yet. I have to go now work on dissertation assignments and things like that. So I'm actually gonna pick up some dinner before I go and work on that. And then I'll work for a good maybe 2-3 hours on the dissertation assignment. So I am getting ready to do that. So I'm just gonna gather my things, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. But one more thing before I go. I forgot to totally mention that during Girls on the Run, their lesson today focused on confidence. So the little paper strip that you saw me show on video was basically little paper strips that the girls had in their hands, and they could pass them around to the other girls. And it was just challenges to help them see if they could accomplish them so that they could build some self-confidence. So that's the one that I had, but then I traded it off for another one, which is to eat a healthy snack. So I'm all for that. And I also have been getting rid of not so good things in my diet, but I can't completely say no to everything because I am the type of person that I don't like to feel restricted. Anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna go ahead and get my things now, and I'll definitely now see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday, middle of the day week. And I am so excited this morning because I feel like it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful day. I am wearing my pink shirt. Today is a magenta pink shirt because of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and on Wednesdays we wear pink. Yay! So I actually haven't gotten a chance to put on my makeup yet. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but it doesn't matter. If it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, it's still fine. All right, I wanted to share with you something that I did this morning because I completely did not do my protein shake this morning, which I usually have for breakfast. So I didn't do that, but I'm hungry and I need to eat, and the kids will be in about 20 minutes or so. But I decided to do something that I haven't done before, which is to order Uber Eats to deliver my breakfast to school. And I am so very excited to know that I have a Vicky Bakery close to me. Vicky Bakery is a Cuban bakery that is very famous here in South Florida, and one is not that far from me. So I was able to order Uber Eats from Vicky Bakery. Vicky Bakery. And I ordered a sandwich that I'm gonna eat right now. And I ordered some croquetas and some papas rellenas, which are these potato balls stuffed with like meat, which are so awesome. All right, so I'm going to eat that right now, and I'll show you a couple of glimpses of how my food looks. And if I'm done eating, maybe I'll put on my makeup, or maybe I won't. Who cares? All right, so yay, today is another day of learning, of excitement, of fun, and I can't wait to get rolling with my kids, which I'll show you throughout the day what we end up doing. So stick around, and you get to come along with me. See you soon. Here is my delicious sandwich. And here are some treats for later. These are the stuffed potato balls and the ham croquetas. Yummy. And just like that, I just finished that amazing, delicious sandwich. It was the first time that I had it, and it was awesome. So now it's time to do my makeup. And I actually bought some new makeup. Not like new makeup, it's just I needed to replace the makeup that I already had because I was down to like the last little bitty bits. So I bought replacement makeup, but then I also bought some new makeup. So I guess I just contradicted myself. All right, so anyway, this is what it is. Look at this, Life of a Teacher, makeup and lesson plans. So this is not new. This is just a replacement. This is my eyeshadow primer. This is new, and this is new. So this is a new mascara that I'm gonna try. And this is something new that I wanna try for my dark circles. And this is a little concealer. This is not new, it's just a replacement. This color is new, but I've used these kind of lipsticks before. This is just the replacement. I love this so much. And these are new, and I'm gonna go with this color today for my lips. So it's a little bit vibrant, it's a little bit bold, it's new. I really haven't worn this on video, so let's see how it looks on video, but I'm gonna give it a try because I'm feeling kind of bold today. So yeah, this is my new makeup spread, and I'm gonna now take it out of the packaging and put it in my makeup bag. So I do have some time to put on my makeup, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now.
2013, everybody was told to prepare for a potentially massive blizzard.
This is a storm of major proportion.
And hello again. As you can see, I got my makeup on, and right now it's lunchtime actually. So we've been teaching this morning. They were finishing their reading test. We started learning about blizzards and completing notes on blizzards. So here's the note paper that I gave them, and these are my notes. Obviously, I'm going to give them time, probably now after lunch, to talk about what were some of the notes that they took on blizzards so that they can then complete their circle map, which is another thinking map. And I put it on this paper right here. Hopefully you can see it. So there's a circle map. Circle maps are good for defining. So they're gonna use some of the information that they gathered from the video on blizzards that we watched in order to define what a blizzard is and put different words or phrases that go along with what are blizzards. And of course, they're gonna then take the notes from this side and fill in the categories that are on the other side of the paper. In doing this, I'm trying to model for them what I would expect them to do for their natural disasters projects. Now, before I get going and eating my empanadas, here are my empanadas for my lunch today. I got a box right before we went to lunch from the Pizza Hut Book It program. And it's funny because as soon as I saw the box, it brought back memories from Teach Your Heart Out because the box says this: read your heart out. Love that. So I'm actually in charge of the Pizza Hut Book It program for our school. I register our school, and then when the box comes, like it just came in, I deliver all the packages to the teachers who are interested in participating in the Pizza Hut Book It program. If you want more information, I'll leave a link to their website down below. Basically, you register your whole entire school, however many teachers you have with the number of students that you have, and then you get these packets delivered to your school. Each teacher gets a packet, and in the packet, there's booklets with coupons, and you set reading goals for the students. It could be any type of reading goal. It could be maybe the number of minutes they read per week, or the number of books, or the number of pages. Or with me, I'm going to tie it to my 40 book challenge and my AR points. So as soon as they reach different goals and milestones, they'll get a little coupon so that they can redeem it at a local Pizza Hut where they will get a free personal pizza. So it's a very exciting free program for the kids to motivate them to read. So definitely check it out if it's something you're interested in. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat my empanadas before I get to pick up my students for the rest of the day. Today is Wednesday, early release. They leave at 1:50. So as soon as we come back from lunch, we're gonna just wrap up the video notes that we took on blizzards, and then we're gonna dive into math because they need to take their mid-chapter checkpoint. So catch you after school. All right, just finished my lunch. I'm gonna go get the kids now, and I wanna show you, I was playing this same YouTube video this morning while they were finishing their reading test. It's very soothing and relaxing, and I think it's perfect to play it, especially after lunch. So let me just show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it's just a video of a flowing waterfall with this nice relaxing music in the background and the sound of rushing water. So perfect way to start the morning and have them work on their assignments this morning, and also perfect way to come back from lunch. So I will link this video in the description box below as well. So let me go get the kids and I'll check back with you sometime at the end of the day. Hi everyone, and woo, the afternoon came like a whirlwind and hello again. So I was just totally trying to vlog and I got bombarded by my students from last year and the previous year. So 6th grade and 5th grade students came into my room because they just wanted to see me and spend time with me, and I so love them and I appreciate that. So if you're one of those students that came in, I love you lots. Okay, like I was saying, oh no, and here's another interruption. Pardon that other interruption. So like I was trying to say, wow, Wednesday afternoon was a whirlwind. So after lunch, the students went ahead and finalized their notes for blizzards. And I wanted to show you exactly what we ended up doing. And I allowed them time to sit with the person next to them so that they can share their notes, so that if they heard something that they didn't write down on their notes, they could write it down. And then we did a whole class discussion of the notes that we took down, and I shared with them my notes. And then we started classifying those notes on our content frame for the scientific investigators' notes. So let me show you that. So this is a paper. I just had them folded so it's easier to store and to collect. I had them write their names on the back. This is my example, obviously. And inside we have the notes. Inside I have the notes along with the circle map, which is one of the thinking maps. There are 8 total thinking maps. For this particular paper, we're gonna do 2 more thinking maps. So a total of 3 thinking maps, and we're gonna use those 3 thinking maps to write a summary paragraph about blizzards. That's what's gonna go here. But basically, here are the notes that I took on blizzards. We then went ahead and took those notes and classified it on the back according to the different categories that we have here. And if we came to a category that the video really didn't address anything, we just put none or NA. And we added this last one, which is how to stay safe. And that is what we ended up filling in there. So then we use the information from here and from here to fill out the circle map. I did tell them to not fill up the whole entire circle map because we're gonna still get information from the book that I'm going to read with them tomorrow and the website that we're gonna look at. So in essence, I'm just modeling for them, like I mentioned previously, what I expect them to do as they are gathering evidence and information about their natural disasters so that they can complete this natural disaster project. And after that is all done, I already have an essay that I wrote on blizzards that I would just share with them so they can have a model of the entire essay and how it should look. And I'm also going to teach them how to write a reference page so they can list all 3 references on there: their video, their book, and the website relating to their natural disasters project. So then we went ahead and we started math, and we didn't finish because Wednesday is early release, but we are going over 2-digit by 2-digit or 3-digit multiplication. So 2 digits on the bottom and 2 or 3 digits on the top. And today they needed to go over the area model and partial products. So I went ahead and I decided to create a fun, creative activity that can be used as an instant bulletin board because of the season being spooky and all that stuff, since Halloween is coming up in 2 weeks. And even if they don't celebrate Halloween, spiders are spooky. So we're creating our area model and partial product spiders. Basically, I can't show you the final product yet because the students are in the middle of working with it, but I can kind of show you what it is that they're doing. So I went around, as you saw, that I showed a couple of video clips of the students working on this. I gave them a sticky note with a random problem. They needed to then set up their sticky note the way that I showed them. They have the problem up here. They have to show the area model and the partial products next to it, and they have to have their answer and put the answer on top. Then they got this, and they chose the color of the cardstock. Basically, this is Extra Bright cardstock paper. And this is a template that I created myself. It has a circle. It has 8 different rectangles for the legs. But this is a spider body, and they can either put their card like this, or they can turn it this way and put it like this. They're going to glue it on there, and they're going to take these rectangles, and they're going to form the legs that are going to go around the spider. So in essence, they're going to cut this out. They're going to cut this out. And then we're going to create the spider. I do have googly eyes that I told them that I'll give them so they can give their spider googly eyes. And then when they're done with that, I'm going to take all the work out of this math bulletin board, and I'm going to put spider web that I have in one of those bins up there. I'm going to put spider web all over the board, and the spiders will go there. So that'll be a little spooky spider math bulletin board that has the students review the strategy of area models and partial products when we're multiplying. So that's basically what we did this Wednesday. And now I'm getting ready to go to a meeting. So I don't think there's anything else that I want to discuss right now. I do have to go to this meeting like I mentioned, and then after that meeting I do have to go to my son's high school because tonight is junior's night and he's a junior in high school, and they're gonna go over important things for college admissions and different junior activities that they're gonna have throughout the year, and also their ring ceremony because the juniors get their senior year ring and we need to order those this week. I can't believe that I'm even saying that. Like, my son is a junior in high school and he's already preparing to be a senior like next year, and he's not even done being a junior. Boy, they don't prepare you as a parent for all of these things happening so quickly, but they do. All right, so I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. So I'm gonna make this into a 3-day vlog, and I'll put Thursday and Friday on a separate vlog altogether. I think that's basically all that I wanted to share with you, because now it's just me going to a meeting and waiting until I have to go to this other meeting. It's a meeting Wednesday. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this 3-day vlog. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. Hello, dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you, because you are capable of great things. See you next time.